Nigerians, we are suffering. We are literally suffering. When it comes to politics, I don't like talking about it, honestly, but this got my attention. Please, someone says that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing well. And do you agree with that? Like, just listen to this. Listen to this.
Well, as far as we are concerned, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing very well.
Yes,
As a matter of fact, we have God to thank for bringing him at this time.
God, can you imagine? He said we have God to thank for bringing him at this time. Please, how many of you would agree with this statement? How many of you would agree with this statement? Because me personally, I'm finding it extremely, extremely difficult right now in Nigeria. I don't know about you, but I'm just being 100% honest.
can you give us instances?
Because, as you all are aware, to run an economy as delicate as we have will require somebody who is super intelligent with the requisite experience and enough know-how to get people who can manage certain sectors of the economy. With respect to fuel subsidy, we all know that there was no alternative to removing fuel subsidy at the time we did.
Removing fuel subsidy was right on the day of inauguration, and they removed this present government removed fuel subsidy without planning.
As a matter of fact, the previous government did not even provide funding for fuel subsidy in June 2023. So there was nothing this government could have done. Besides that, removing fuel subsidy was the most economically intelligent action anybody would take at that time. However, anybody who has a bit of knowledge of economics will know that once the subsidy is removed, there will be attendant consequences such as inflation that followed.
So there was inflation after subsidy was removed. It's been how many months since subsidy was removed? I just want to ask a very simple question. Please, what has been done with the money that was removed from subsidy? What has been done? What has this government achieved? It's a simple question and I need a simple answer.
The next thing is, how do we manage it? You see, critics will always forget when problems are brewing, but they would ignore the time problems are brewing, and they would begin to talk about how bad the problems have been. Nigeria have been on this trajectory of collapse for many years. A country that does not, an economy that is not productive.
An economy that is not productive. And this is the same thing Peter Obi had clearly said, that he had plans of moving Nigeria from consumption to production. Since Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president of Nigeria, tell me one productive thing that he has done to Nigeria. One thing that we can hold our hands to and say this is what our country is strongly producing at the moment. One very positive impact he has made for this country.
Don't produce anything. I wonder what the people in the activist community, what they think of an economy that is not productive. What do you expect to happen? And we have a man who is now doing everything possible to bring things back to normal. Some people are going haywire on the consequences of his action. Like you said, a pregnant woman will go through some pains. The joy comes when the child is delivered. That's the way we see it, and we are being very honest about it.
Okay. Can we have
anybody can say anything, and let me even tell you again, public perception about government and governance is dependent on many things. The political landscape is polarized. All of the hue and cry you hear is from opposition. The Labour Party on one hand, PDP on the other, and their followers. So it may seem like their voices are huge, their voices are on top, but we know that as a government, we are tackling the problems as statistically as possible.
This is a failed government. This is a failed government. It's been over 1 year since Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president of Nigeria, and the poor masses are crying. And what's so annoying and what's so painful is the fact they are paying deaf ears to everything and they're squandering money. Billions here, trillions here for no reason. Refurnishing houses, senate houses, and buying cars in millions and millions and millions, and the poor masses are suffering. Just the other day, the NLC and Labour Congress went on strike, and I don't know what conclusion they have actually come to. But as of yesterday, they said they were suspending the strike for a week, which I just feel like the government is just gonna play fool on us again, play fool with, well, not on us, on themselves again. Because, well, I don't know what to say, but personally to me, this government for 1 year has done no good. I don't know about you. If this government has favored you in any way, please leave a comment in the comment section.